Listen, it's on, 10 games less now going to the end of the season. Just your thoughts on this final part of the League Two for you?
Well, look, it's going to be tough. There's some tough fixtures. We want to finish as strongly as we possibly can. I would like, and I've said this all along, I would like to turn those draws, I would like to turn them into victories. I'd like to keep more clean sheets, and I'd like to score more goals. So that they've got to be the goals for us, and they've got to be the targets for us between now and the end of the season. Obviously, we're trying to we're trying to have a strong finish, so we can carry a bit of momentum and some confidence, some self-belief into pre-season and carry that forward for next season. But look, it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. There is some tough fixtures, and obviously none other than a trip to Tranmere. That's a staying test as they do come in League Two. But we've got some big games to look forward to as well. Some teams that are in the mix, in the chase for playoff places and promotion places. So they're really good games for us to look forward to as well. And we no doubt have a couple of battles on our hands as well, where there's one or two clubs that are fighting down the other end of the table. So it'll be a real interesting finish, Bet, to be fair, one that we're looking forward to be quite honest. But I think we have to look after ourselves and get out of it what we want to get out of it.
I mean, no wins in 5, but you have been picking up points. And I was looking at since January, you've only had 3 losses out of, I think it was 12. So not. I'm guessing obviously you would want more of those points to be wins, but not as horrendous, as it could have been really.
Well, I think that probably from the time I picked up the job, yes, it could have been a horrendous season. So we've managed to divert that, and we've managed to maybe win some games and score some goals, and maybe keep ourselves well clear of any adversity. So I think it's been. Look, I can only speak from when I've walked through the door, so I think the lads have been really positive. I think the club has been positive, and I think the fan base has been tremendous to me since I've come through the door. Yes, we would have all loved to have a much stronger season, but look, I look back and I do regret missing the first 14 games. I do look back, and I've come in, and I think the 2 games previous to when I come in was Crawley and Rochdale, and we'd lost them 2 games, and that didn't bode well, and I just did not know what I was walking into. So obviously we had to take action, and to dig out the results we've dug out, and to I think we scored in most games. I think there's 3 games, 4 games, I don't know, you guys will do your homework, but there's 3 or 4 occasions we haven't scored this season. Other than that, we score in most games. The opportunities we create is very pleasing. We're very high up the League Two table when it comes to opportunities created, entries into the opposition box, pressing stats, winning balls back in the final third of the pitch. So you can see what we tried to build, and we can see what we tried to do. So the stats, I'm not a big stats man, to be honest, but we're really high up the table on them accounts. But I'd much rather be higher up the table when it comes to points and positional sense. But yeah, we've done well enough, to be honest. And I never thought, realistically coming in, I never thought we would have got the 40 points with 10 games to go. I thought it would have been a tougher and a harder slog, excuse me, than it was to get the 40 points. So testament to the lads, testament to the club and the staff and the players that they've got us there so quickly. So now we've got to 40 points. We want to build on that, and we want to get as many as we possibly can between now and the end of the year.
You said you didn't know what you were walking into, maybe it was just a phrase, but was it kind of not worse than you expected? Was there more work than you expected when you came in?
Well, I'm realistic, but League Two is a real tough manage. It's managing at any level is tough, but League Two in particular is a really tough league to manage in. It's for 101 different reasons. There's so many different issues. You seem to problem solve rather than actually manage. You seem to be dealing with all sorts of issues that are never football related. So League Two is a real tough manage, and coming in midway as well is hard when you don't have a pre-season with the group of lads and the team and the club. It's even harder, to be quite honest. So yeah, look, I knew there was issues, I knew there was problems. Otherwise, you look at where they were in the league, I knew there was obviously issues and problems, and that would be the reasons why they were where they were in the league. So just delving through all them problems, I've got 101 things to do and to sort out and to organise. Still do, and that's an ongoing team, an ongoing trend. But look, I'll get through it. I'm resilient, and I've got a strong character, and I think the players have shown the similar traits over the course of And look, at the end of the day, the season could have been a lot worse, given the way we started, given what we've inherited. We were 2 points short of the base of League Two when I walked through the door. We're now, I don't know what it is, 10, 11 points, something like that. So there has been progress. But I think in every walk of life, progress, you want more progress. I think we're all greedy. I think everybody wants more, wants better, and wants to be much better off in life. But unfortunately, that's not how things work. But I will say there's a couple of things that if we had been better with, i.e. keeping clean sheets, cutting out our silly daft individual errors, and if we had have maybe taken the chances that we created, we might be in a far better position. So there's lots and lots of positives to be taken from that. If we weren't creating chances, we weren't scoring goals, if we were getting beat every week, if we weren't showing character, weren't showing resilience, and I have to say there's been some really good performances as well. So I've got a lot to work with. I've got a lot of positives to work with. So I can't wait to really get going, to be fair. I still don't think I've got going and got started at the club. I think I've just been firefighting really since I've come through the door. So fingers crossed I can have a clear run come what the summer.
Yeah, I was going to say, because a win tomorrow, mathematically, survival is on the cards. So I mean, so you must be happy with that.
Well, I'm going to. I'll reserve judgment, and look, survival is not what I'm in football for, to be fair. But look, we as I say, I want.
But on that, but you did say, when you came in, to be fair, you were 2 points above the relegation zone. So you can maybe put that to bed and then build on now for next season.
I won't put it to bed until we're mathematically and we're out of harm's way. Anything can happen in football. And look, I'm greedy. I want to win every game. I want to score in every game. I want to keep clean sheets in every game and win every game. But I know that's not possible. I know that's unrealistic. But we'll be doing our utmost to obviously win tomorrow and win our remaining 10 games, obviously. So. Look, it's a great place to work. The lads are brilliant. The lads are great. I absolutely love working here. It's probably one of my favourite places I've been at, really, as a coach or a manager, or even a player. To be honest, it's just so it's right up my street, really. And I can't wait. I can't wait to hopefully get, as you say, get a few more victories on board between now and the end of the season, and have a clear run at it from the start of next season.
Let's talk about Tranmere tomorrow. What challenge do you face tomorrow?
Well, I think we know Tranmere are probably one of the bigger clubs in the division. A hostile atmosphere. They've got one of the best managers in the division. In fairness to Mickey Mellon, has been around the game. There ain't nothing he hasn't seen. So there'll be lots and lots of challenges. They'll be a tough team. They'll be a really tough team to play against. They'll make it. The fans will make it hostile for us. They will ask questions of us, so we need to defend properly tomorrow. They give very little up, so we need to the other end. So we need to really be on our game if we want to go there and try and beat them. They've got some really good individuals. I know they've got some injuries, and it's blighted them all season, to be quite honest. So it's. As I say, every club get injuries, but Tranmere have been hit hard with injuries. They got beat last week, which I'm sure they'll be angry, annoyed, and wanting a reaction. Mickey will certainly want a reaction from his team tomorrow. So it'll be real tough. It'll be a tough one. And if I'm being honest, I did think, and I do think we all thought, Tranmere might have been a little bit further up the pyramid than where they are. So they'll be smarting, and they'll be angry, and they'll be frustrated. So I've no doubt they'll come at us from the off as well tomorrow. So again, that resilience and that character will be needed by our lads.